Good morning, children. Today we'll see Supplementary Unit 3, The First Patient, written by C.V. Burgess. We'll see what the lesson is about, children. By the way, the lesson is very interesting. You will enjoy it. Okay. Given below is a list of tools and equipment. Associate them with the appropriate profession and complete the table. So when you read out these words, children, you will know where to fit it. In farmer list, carpenter, electrician and chef, where to fit the words. You can do it by yourself, children. It's very simple. Before I could start the lesson, children, I'll tell you the lesson is very interesting. It's a play that is enacted on the stage. You will really enjoy the lesson. Play the role of any character read aloud to enjoy this amusing play, where the unexpected turn of events, along with wild imagination, add humor to the situation in a dentist's clinic. The lesson is, the screen, it starts in dentist clinic. It is all about misunderstanding. We'll see when something is misunderstands, the event changes amusing. The same thing here also, the lesson is about, where people, they misunderstand, and at the end it is really very interesting, children, where you concentrate, you will enjoy it. See, you can see the scene of a dental clinic, about a dentist. You would have seen this scenery in live also, where you would have gone to the dental clinic. For sure you would have seen this. This is how dentists treat the patient, and patients waiting outside to visit doctor. Okay, we'll start the lesson now. See here the characters, children. Men 1 to 8. Men, they sit. Then women 1 to 8. Dentist, nurse, little girl, small boy. These are all characters in the play. When the curtain rises, the following characters are seated in a dentist's waiting room. Women 1 to 8 and men 1 to 8. Some of them are reading magazines or newspapers. Okay, when the scene opens, as a screen is lifted up, on the stage, characters, all these characters are seated. Who are seated? Women 1 to 8 are seated. Men 1 to 8 are seated. They are waiting for the dentist. And some of them, they are reading magazines or newspaper. Some, they sit just like that. Man 4 has a rough bandage tied around his jaw. He is holding the bandage and groaning. Man 3, woman 5 and woman 6 are just entering the waiting room. Okay, as the people, they were seated over there, man 4, he has a rough bandage tied round his jaw. Maybe he might have too much of pain, or one of his tooth might have fallen down. Something would have gone wrong. But anyways, the bandage is tied round the jaw in the sense, round his face it is tied up. And he is holding the bandage and groaning. What do you mean by groaning, children? Groaning in the sense crying in pain, where you don't tolerate the pain, where the pain is severe, you keep trying, you cry in pain. That is groaning. You would have seen this scenario in a dental hospital. Man 3, woman 5 and woman 6 are just entering. These people, they enter the waiting room. Woman 5. Well, have some time. We'll have some time to wait before the dentist sees us, dear. Woman 5, she says to other that dentist has not come still, and we have some time. Till the dentist come, we must wait for some time. And woman 6, she says, So I see, na. Is it so? That's the meaning. But I'll show you some of my holiday photographs to pass the time. Woman 5, she says, unless the dentist come, I'll show you some of my photographs. Whose photographs here, na? Woman 5, her photograph. She says, woman 5, she says to woman 6 that she will show some of her photographs just to pass the time. She has gone somewhere out, children. During holidays, she has gone somewhere out, and those photographs she carries along with her. And now she says to woman 6 that she'll show her photograph just to pass the time. The words that is in bracket, no children, this is a live action. Okay. Man 3, woman 5 and woman 6 sit, which means they are seated on the bench. Woman 5 takes a pack of photographs from her handbag. Throughout the play, she concentrates on showing her photographs. Now this woman 5, no children, her only action over here is she is much bothered on her photographs. And she keeps showing her photographs to woman 6. This action keeps going on the entire play. Woman 5, she doesn't do any work over here, children. She keeps showing her photograph to woman 6. As the play keeps moving on, no, you will know her action. Man 5, what time do you make it, Jack? No, man 5, he's questioning. What time do you make it, Jack? Now, what is the time in your watch? According to you, what's the time? That's the meaning here. Almost 8:30. The dentist should be along any moment now. Man 6, he says it is 8:30. Any time the dentist might come here. Meanwhile, we'll wait patiently. Then, woman 6. Isn't it dreadful hour of the morning to see a dentist? I'm not half awake yet. Dreadful hour. What do you mean by dreadful, children? Extremely bad. Morning hours. Just imagine, children, morning hours when you go visit doctors. No, it is not that much good enough. No, we are not happy to see doctors early morning hours. No, something to do our work, to start our work in a fresh mood, either to learn or write or play or do something else. Not visiting doctors in the morning hours. That's what here woman 6 she says. And I'm not half awake yet. Woman 6, she says, I'm not half awake, not fully awake. Morning I have to get up in hurry. Since I had to come to dentist and again go to my job, I had to wake up early. That's the meaning, she says. Man 5, I hope he won't be long. I'm going to be late for work anyway. Now man 5, he says, I hope he won't be long. Won't be long in the sense, be back soon. The doctor might be back soon. And if he is coming late, then I'll also be late to work. Man 6, something should be done about dental hours. I've always said so. And I'll go on saying so. Man 6, he says, no. Something to be done on dental hours, children. No, we can't fix any timing for doctors. It is doctors who have to come early. Now, enter nurse. In bracket words, I said, children, all the action played on the stage, it is given in the bracket. Woman 6, good. The dentist shouldn't be long now. Very soon the dentist will come. He'll not be late anymore. It's time for him to turn up. That's the meaning. Woman 5, and this is one of the boarding houses at Wadling-on-Sea. Our boarding house. Those are the steps I fell up. We nearly died laughing. Here, woman 5, children, she's much bothered to show her photograph to woman 6, and she keeps saying, this is where we went and this is how we sat, this is what we did, this is how we enjoyed the time, this was a funny moment, we were laughing, this, that, all. No, she keeps sharing her happy moments with woman 6. Woman 6, it looks quite a nice place. Oh, it was. And the landlady was a dear. Now this woman 6, as she keep seeing her photos, she says, now this woman 6, looking at the photographs, even she too enjoys certain photos over there, and she says, it looks quite nice place. The place is very nice. And woman 5, oh, it was. No, indeed, it's really, this landlady was dear. Now, as she keeps showing the photos, children, the person in the photos, she keep describing about them, that her landlady was a dear one, which means she was a good landlady. Woman 5 shows another photo. This is one of hers. You can't quite see her face. You see my finger got in the way, but she has such a nice face. Now this woman 5, no, she keeps showing to woman 6 one photo after the other, and she says, see, you can't see her face in this photo, but anyways I'll keep moving my finger as I show you, no, you can see her face. She has a very good face. Woman 6, I'm sure she has. Enter now woman 7 and little girl. Now the next character, no, they enter the stage. Woman 7, oh, do come along. Dorata, little girl, I don't want to see the dentist. I won't. Now here woman 6, no, she comes along with her little girl. The little girl name is Dorata. Now this girl, no, she keeps screaming there. I don't want to see the dentist. I won't. You could imagine this scenario, children. Obviously, children, they don't like to visit clinics. They don't like to see doctors, especially dentists. No, children, they really don't want, because they know the pain that they face when doctors pull out the tooth. No, they imagine how much it pains. And that scenario of the surgery room itself, no, that scares everyone. Now here Dorata, no, she keeps shouting that she doesn't want to come inside. Woman 7, now Dorata, remember what your daddy said. If you won't have your teeth seen too, no more icy lollies. I don't want any icy lollies. The little girl is dragged to her seat by woman 7. She sits weeping. Man 4 groans loudly. Now, her mother, no, Dorata mother, that is woman 7. Children, here woman 7, woman 5, all these numbers, nothing but they are patient. They are numbered over there. You would have seen when you go to a clinic, no, obviously you get token. Who comes first, like that number is given. That's the number over here. Now, Dorata mother, no, she says, see, if you don't see clinic, no, remember what daddy has said. Daddy said that no more icy lollies, nothing. Icy lollies, no ice will be given to you, no ice creams, no sweets, no lollies. Lollies in the sense lollipops. And Dorata, she says, I don't want any more, mother. I don't want ice creams, lollies, chocolates, all. No, I don't want any more. She says just because she doesn't want to visit dentist. That's the reason. And now this girl, no, she's dragged by her mother and she's made to sit. And the girl, no, she sits and she keeps weeping. And the same way, no, the man 4, even he keeps groaning because of pain. No, he has pain in his jaws. That is why the man keeps groaning. Woman 4, here's the dentist. Woman 3, and about time too. Now, woman 4, she says, see, dentist has come. And dentist, he enters. Dentist, could I have the first patient, please? Obviously, you would have seen children as the doctor enters the clinic, no, he calls patient 1, he calls, no, the same way, even the dentist, no, he calls the patient. Okay. Exit dentist into surgery. Now, dentist, no, he gets inside the surgery room. Woman, that's you, Joe. Man 1 and woman 1, they stand. Yes, that's me, woman 1. Now make sure he pulls out the right one, Joe. Man 1, I will. Woman 1, goodbye, Joe. I'll wait for you. Now here, no, as a patient, he calls, as the doctor calls a patient, no, the first patient gets in, and the first patient, who is the first patient? It is Joe. And his wife, no, she says, Joe, be careful. Doctor pulls out the right teeth. Sometimes it happens, no, doctor insert the tooth what it aches, instead of that he pulls out some other tooth. It very rarely happens, children. That's what she cautions her husband before he could get inside the surgery room. Wife is cautioning her, saying that, Joe, be careful, the doctor treats the right tooth. He says goodbye, and no, woman 1, she says goodbye to Joe. She says, I'll be waiting for you. Exit man 1 into the surgery, woman 1 sits. So Joe, he gets inside the surgery room, and woman 1, she sits down waiting for her husband. Woman 2, I believe the dentist is ever so good. Woman 2, she gives the good conduct of the dentist. Woman 3, yes, he took out 6 for Mrs. Johnstone and she never felt a thing. Enter woman 8 with the small boy. Now, see, woman 2, she says, this dentist no is very good, his treatment is good, she keeps saying. And along with her, woman 3, she says, yes, I do believe with this Mrs. Johnstone, no, she has come here for treatment and she pulled out took 6 of her tooth, but she didn't had any pain in her tooth. And woman 8, no, she enters with a small boy. Now, woman 8, now, Maurice, there is nothing to be afraid of. Small boy, I am not afraid. Woman 8, just a little pull and ever such a veiny tug and all the pain will be gone. What do you mean by veiny tug, children? Veiny tug in the sense a small pull. Now, woman 8, no, she comes along with her son. His name is Maurice. She cautions her son. Oh, son, don't get rest, don't worry. Nothing is to get afraid. It is just one small pull, that's it. The boy is brave enough. He says, no, I'm not scared, mother. I'm not afraid of dentists. All. He is brave enough. Mother says, don't worry, child. It is just one small pull. That's it. No, doctor will give one small injection. Very soon he'll pull out your tooth. That's it. You will not have any pain. But the boy is not worried over it. As the girl, she's scared. No, the boy is not scared. He is brave enough. There is no need to treat me like a baby. I am not afraid of a dentist. See what the boy says. Now sit down quietly, Maurice. And I am sure the nice dentist won't be long. Now, mother, she cautions and she says, okay, sit down, Maurice. Dentist will not take much time of us. Very soon we'll see him. I think I'll get a magazine. I feel like reading. Okay. Now, the boy, he says he wished to read the magazine. The small boy goes to the table and looks through the pile of magazines and newspaper. Each and every clinic, no children, they'll have newspaper, magazines. This happens in, the scene is in English country, it shows children. But here, in our clinics, we see TV is set up in the waiting room. It's just because for the patients to while away the time, that's it. But in this clinic, some magazines and newspapers are arranged. The boy, he goes to pick up some magazines. Woman 8, all right dear, just as you like. Woman 8 sits. Man 5, I am going to ask for gas. I'll never forget the last time. The boy, he says, okay ma, I'll go get some magazines. The boy, he goes to pick up the magazine. And woman 8, she says, all right dear, whichever you want, you take out. Now woman 5, she says, I'm going to ask for gas. Gas in the sense, anesthesia. Some patient children, they like to have anesthesia. If they are not able to tolerate the pain, in that case, they would like to have anesthesia. Man 1, I knew a chap once. He asked for gas. It was the last time he ever asked for anything. Is that a fact? Now, man 1, he says, no, don't go for anesthesia or no, that will trouble you much. I know a chap, I know a guy who asked for anesthesia, and after that, he didn't ask for anything else, which means he would have faced some trouble after taking anesthesia. Man 2, he says, is it so? Something, children, when we hear something strange, don't we say? That's what he do. Enter nurse from the surgery. She walks across the stage and exits left. The nurse, she just keep walking through and forth of the stage and she leaves the stage. Man 4, I shouldn't ask for gas or any of these drugs either. It is unnatural, I say. Give me the old-fashioned method. Man 4, he says, oh, sure, I will not ask for any gas, that will create some other problem, neither for gas or any of these drugs. Let them treat naturally, whatever the doctor's treatment, let it go natural treatment. I don't want any of this old fashion. Who will tolerate all this trouble later on? Now, woman 5, you can have them, I'll have it without the pain. And you will love this one, dear. Now this woman fine, no, she is much bothered of going on with her photographs, and she says, you see this photo, this is nice, you will love this photo, that photo, no, she keeps saying to woman 6, I'm sure I will, yes, I will see this photo also. Woman 6, she says. Now woman 5, it is one of me riding a donkey along the sands. Showing the other photo, no, she says, no, this is her photo when she had a donkey ride. She says, no, this is one of my photo. Woman 6, oh, I say. Woman 5, isn't it a screen, dear? I sat on it the wrong way round, just for the laugh. What do you mean by scream, children? Scream in the sense, a very funny thing. She says, no, when she climbed on the donkey, she sat on the wrong side and that made everyone laugh. Enter nurse left, carrying a large hammer. She crosses the stage and goes into the surgery. Now, a nurse, she enters the stage carrying a large hammer along with her. And she enters inside the surgery room. Was that a hammer she was carrying? Man 6, no, he's asking. He has a doubt. What is the nurse going to do with the hammer? Why did she carry the hammer? Man 7, I have seen dentists use some queer tools. What do you mean by queer tools? Strange. No, man 7 is, he says, something strange to see the nurse carrying hammer. What work does a dentist have with hammer? Well, if it wasn't a hammer, I should be attending an eye specialist and not a dentist. Now, man 6, no, they keep just a small comment over here, children. Maybe, did I see the right thing? Was she really holding the hammer or something else? If I have not seen the hammer, then some defect in my eye. That's what patient 6, she says. Woman 5, I hope he isn't going to use it. Is it a peculiar thing to have in a surgery? Now, woman 5, no, she says, hammer just like that she might have taken and this, no, dentist might not use. And again, man 3 says, what a peculiar thing for surgery the nurse is carrying. The sound of hammering is heard from the surgery. Everyone looks at the surgery door and then at one another. As they keep saying, no, just like that she might have carried the hammer. What work do the dentists have to do with the hammer? As they keep saying, they could hear the hammering sound from inside the surgery room. The patient sitting outside, no, they heard the hammering sound and they were really shocked to hear this sound. They keep looking one another. Why is that we are hearing this hammering sound? That also from the surgery room. What is the dentist have to do with the hammer? Woman 1, oh, Joe, my poor Joe, oh, what will I do standing? Now, listening to this sound, no, woman 1, she's much scared. She's shocked and also she's scared. Poor Joe, what is this dentist doing with Joe? Why is he hammering on his tooth? She stands from her place. Woman 2, I shouldn't worry. The dentist probably knows what he's doing. Now, woman 2, she says, don't worry. Dentist, he knows what to do with the patient. Dentist knows. You don't worry. She's cautioning woman 2. Now, woman 1, yes, but does Joe? Surely he's not hammering on poor Joe tooth. She says, yes, I'm really scared that dentist, he doesn't hammer on Joe's tooth. When the hammering sound is heard from the surgery room, the patient sitting outside, they think the dentist is hammering on patient. He's hammering on the patient's tooth. That is what they thought. And obviously, the reaction also changes. Woman 2, now sit down and don't excite yourself. I am sure Joe is quite all right. Now, woman 2, no, she cautions her, don't worry, dear, doctor is not hammering on his tooth. I hope so. He is not hammering. I'm sure that he's not hammering. He's hammering. Maybe that's not on the Joe's tooth. So, you don't get excited. Excited here in the sense, don't worry. Woman 1 sits. There is more hammering from the surgery. Woman 1 is about to stand, but woman 2 no restrains herself. As the sound keeps louder, no children, the hammering sound keeps continuing and it gets louder. As the sound keeps continuing and it becomes louder, no, woman 1 is much scared. She's scared what's happening to her husband. She keeps standing from a place, and woman 2 no, she restrains her na. She makes her sit in her place once again. Woman 2, there dear, do sit down quietly. She cautions her. She says, nothing will happen. Sit down, dear. Sit quietly. Nothing will happen to your husband. Sit down. Doctors are there to see. Don't worry. She makes her, woman 2, she makes her sit patiently. Man 5, I don't like this sound of that. Man 4, I shouldn't worry. This dentist know what they are doing, I hope. Now man 5 says, oh, I don't like this hammering sound. What sound is it? It's already, no, I have pain in my tooth and this sounds. And man 4 he says, we should not worry. Dentists, they know what to do, what's the right thing, what to do, what not to do, how to treat the patient. Dentists, they know. We should not worry. We should be patient. Then man 4 he says. Nurse enters from the surgery and walks across the stage and out left. Everyone watches her in silence. Now this nurse, she comes in and out of the surgery room. She gets inside the stage. Then she leaves the stage. She keeps moving around the stage. And this scenario is watched by the patients. Woman 7. She didn't look very worried anyway. Woman 8. No, it's a patient who worries. Now, woman 7 says, this nurse, she doesn't seems to be much worried. Woman 8, she says, why is nurse going to be worried? It is only patient who should worry. Because whatever the treatment happened, it happens on the patient. So, obviously, the pain, that also should be taken up only by the patient. And why is the nurse going to be worried? It's only patient should worry. Woman 7, I say, let him worry. Worry is natural. It never did anyone any harm. Woman 7, she says what is worry and how one should tolerate it. Woman 1, I wish you wouldn't talk like that with my poor Joe. In they may be writhing in agony. Now this woman 1, no, she is irritated. She says, no, you should not say like this. Whatever the pain is, no, the pain is being tolerated by my poor Joe. Who is poor Joe to woman 1? Poor Joe is husband of woman 1. That is why she is much worried. And what do you mean by writhing, children? Writhing in the sense twisting the body from side to side. Agony in the sense severe pain. No, woman Joe, she says, what this doctor might be doing with my husband. What is he doing with with him? No, what is the dentist doing? She's much worried. He might be twisting his body from this direction to that direction. And my pity Joe, I don't know how he is tolerating this pain. Agony in the sense pain. Enter nurse left. She is carrying a large pair of pillars. She walks across the stage and into the surgery. Man 4 groans and everyone groans after him. Woman 1 watches in horror. She stands as the nurse exits into the surgery. Now what happened? Nurse, she enters from left side of the stage. She enters. This time she is carrying a large pillars. You know what is pillars, children? Cutting pliers. Just imagine when nurse, she enters with the cutting plier, and what will be the thought of the patient? She walks across the stage and into the surgery. Man 4 groans, everyone groans. No, when the moment when they see the nurse with the peelers, everyone they groan. So, oh, what is this nurse going to do with the peelers? Is she going to use these peelers on the patient? Are they going to pull out the tooth with this peelers? No, they are much worried looking out the peelers. She stands as the nurse exits into the surgery. The moment the nurse, she enters inside the surgery room with the peelers, once again she stands. So who stands over here? This Joe's wife, that is woman 1, no? She stands from her place. No, it can't be true. They can't do this to Joe. not to my Joe. No, her entire thought goes that this cutting plus, that is the peelers, will be used on Joe to pull out his tooth. And no, she screams, no, 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 I don't want dentist to use these peelers. That also not on my Joe in the sense on her husband. No, she screams on the thought itself, oh, they can't do this to my husband. She keeps shouting. Children, this entire play, no, children, you must just imagine how the scene might go on. Only if you imagine the sceneries, no, children, you will enjoy the play. Yes, children, I'll stop by this. The next part of the play, children, will continue in our second part.